All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go racing from Thompson. With the invert, Angie James and Brian Hewitt will start on the front row. Gage Branham and Austin Thornton, on the second row. Russell Worth, Vern Spring on the third. Ed Sr. and Brendan Timon on the fourth. Dave Holmberg and Ryan McDaniel round out the top 10. Matt Moniak starts 11th with Justin Branham in 12th. David Luck starting in 13th, Richie Joplin in 14th, John Barry starts 15th, points leader Edmund Jones starting in 16th, Chris Johnson in 17th, Becky Snodgrass in 18th, Kyle McRecken Martin in 19th, Kevin Laney in 20th, and Andrew Thornton rounding out the 21-car field here tonight. Everybody gets rolling on their pace laps. Angie will have control of the start. Can we get some cheers for Angie in the comments? One more time around, then we will get the green flag here at Thompson. Scott cheering on Becky back in the... After the invert, starting back in 16th, pace car is in. Here we go. At Thompson, they're out of four, green flag in the air. They fire and are away. And they are 3 wide into 1. Caution is out. We've got 1 spinning, 2 spinning. Rex back behind. It is anarchy everywhere. Probably going 3 wide into turn 1. Not the wisest move here. Russell Worth, it looks like, made the move. Oh, no, Russell was on the bottom as everybody started banging doors. Cars flying out of turn 2. Take a look at Brian Hewitt as he started on the outside. He gets a bump from the 96 into 1. He and Angie get together, and Hewitt goes for one heck of a tumble. Andrew Thornton, Becky Snodgrass, several others do make it through. Good evening, Scott. How are you? Several drivers did go to pit road for repairs. Brian Hewitt in, Angie James in. Austin Thornton now has the lead. Ed Sr. in second. Ryan McDaniel in third. Justin Branham fourth. Dave Holmberg in fifth. Getting word. Let's take a look at the in-car on Ryan. Oh, man, Ryan had it all happening in front of him and somehow survived all of it. It is awesome to have Becky out here, and great job by Becky Snodgrass avoiding that early anarchy. They stack back up, getting ready for the restart here at Thompson. Angie does make it back off pit lane. Brian Hewitt is 1 lap down. Looks like Angie's going to end up being about 5 laps down at the moment. But we have seen Angie just this weekend make quite a comeback from 3 laps down at Daytona. A rough start to this one for a lot of drivers, a lot of flying cars here early. And how about Ryan McDaniel actually missing a wreck? Pace car is in. Here they go. Green back in the air. They all fire off into turn number 1. Austin Thornton up on the high side. Everybody 2 and 3 wide once again. Brendan Timon trying to make something happen up top, mid-pack. Everybody still 2 and 3 wide. Oh! Matt Moniak is in the wall. Ed Sr. is off track and caution is out. I believe Brian Hewitt just went flying again. Let's take a look. That was yet another big one. Oh, looked like the 38 of Ed Sr. got into the wall. Bounced off, and then chaos. Everybody tried to avoid it. McGrecken and Andrew Thornton get together. Becky Snodgrass has nowhere to go. Looking through the field, Becky is missing her front clip. Matt Moniak is in for repairs as well. Also missing, I believe, his left front fender. Andrew Thornton comes away fairly clean. Brian Hewitt, let's take another look at that incident and see how Hewitt did. Fairly certain I saw Hewitt flying through the air a second time in that incident. Yep, there he goes. Brian Hewitt has spent more time in the air than on the track tonight. Definitely not the way Brian wanted this night to go. Chaos here early. Austin Thornton still up in the lead. Ryan McDaniel, after that great wreck avoidance, now to second. Richie Joplin up 11 spots into third. David Lux up 9 spots into fourth. Chris Johnson up 12 spots into fifth. Chris is trying to close that points gap on Edmund. Edmund currently back in 8th. Additionally, Brendan Timon, who's second in points, sits in 9th. A lot of the top points contenders sitting there mid-pack. Could get ugly. Matt Moniak is back out on track as the pace car drops in. Austin Thornton fires there away and Green back in the air. Lap 14. Oh, Edmonds around. No caution. There it is. There's the caution. The leader gets a bump and he is around. Well, tonight's going to be a bit of a rough one. is Edmund Jones on the bottom. Gets a little bump from behind. Goes around. Vern has nowhere to go. John Barry goes for a tumble. Austin Thornton was in the lead out of turn 2, but a big run from the 18 gets into his bumper and also sends him around. And Ryan McDaniel now in the lead with Richie Joplin in second. David Lux sitting in third, Chris Johnson in fourth, Kyle McRecken Martin in fifth. Justin Branham, Brendan Timon, Gage Branham, Andrew Thornton, Russell Worth rounding out your top 10. Brian Hewitt has gone back to pit road another time trying to get that car repaired. So far, Ryan McDaniel has been able to avoid a lot of anarchy to get to the lead. Can he hold on to it, though? Ryan has had a string of bad luck in the last year, really. He's gone from being a constant contender to just not being able to avoid any chaos regardless of what he's been racing, but tonight might be the turning point. Hey, good evening, Blake. How are you? Lights are out. They begin to stack back up. Two drivers get waved around. Looks like Austin Thornton and Kevin Laney both involved in that incident. Both were running top 5. As we know, Austin Thornton was leading coming out of turn 2, but got turned around. Pace car is in. Ryan controls it. He fires. Green flag back in the air. Ryan quickly clears traffic, but into one. David Lux sends it down deep. They are 3 wide out of turn 2. They are 3 wide throughout the field. Into turn 3. Ryan still has the lead up top. Lux on the bottom. Ryan's a little wide, and oh, they are crashing behind. Richie Joplin takes flight. Caution back out, lap 20. Let's take a look at this one. There you see Richie in the middle. Matt Moniak not far behind. He gets caught up, has to go down, tries to avoid it, but gets caught. Here comes Richie in the middle, just nowhere to go. What a tumble. And it does look like Richie lost the motor. Holmberg also caught up. Hey, Scott, thank you so much for the stars. Edmund Jones now on pit road. And would you look at this? Oh no, Becky's engine is blowing up. She was up to 11th. Ryan McDaniel still in the lead. A lot of cars on pit road. Brian Hewitt is in. Becky is in. David Lux, Richie Joplin, Matt Moniak, and Edmund Jones in. A lot of drivers have already used their fast repair. They are stuck with what they got at this point. David Lux is back out. John Berry is back out. Becky on her way back out. Brian Hewitt now on his way back out. Hey, Tina, how are you tonight? You missed it. Ryan avoided a wreck and is now gone to the lead. Ryan managed to, we'll have the reel out for it tomorrow, hopefully, but because we are a bit behind on reels. But, man, Ryan avoided some big chaos, drove through the mess, and has taken the lead. Chris Johnson battling for points, now in second, Timon in third, McCracken in fourth. Justin Branham, Andrew Thornton now up into sixth. Gage Branham in seventh, Ed Sr. in eighth, Holmberg in ninth, and Russell Worth in 10th. Lights are out on the pace car. They stack back up side by side. Pace car is in. Ryan in control. Out of turn 4, he fires. Green flag back in the air. Chris Johnson has the highlight going into 1. He sends it in deep. McCracken right on the bumper, but Ryan may clear. Oh no, Ryan ends up in the wall. It's a big one out of 2. Caution is out. Lap 26. Ryan has not landed yet. Wow. He has not been involved in an incident. He'll go get his fast repair. Let's take a look at what happened. Ryan thought he was clear coming out of 2, had a big run, moves up, the bumpers just collide. McCracken right behind as everybody stacks up in this. And Ryan just kept getting hit, kept tumbling down the back straightaway. Ryan is on pit road for repairs, as is Chris Johnson. It is getting a bit rough out there for sure, Scott. Ryan now on his way back out. The car is fixed. He's going to have a lot of fighting to do, though. The ladies currently Becky in 19th, Angie in 21st. Still quite a bit of racing left to go. Just over 20 to go. Tina, I don't know if it's you or not. Stick around, we'll find out. Lights are out on the pace car. They are stacked up side by side. Still 16 drivers on the lead lap and about 5 more still on track, fighting their way back. Here they go. Green back in the air. 19 to go at the line. Andrew Thornton clears out of turn 2, and whoa, they are getting 3 wide once again. This has not worked all night. Ed Sr. on the bottom, Edmund on the top. Oh, we've got cars flying. It's Ed Sr. flying. Caution is out, lap 32. Let's see what happened to Ed. Coming out of turn 4, the 63, I believe, just clips the wall, bounces off, gets Ed Sr., and wow, what a tumble. Unfortunately, does not land and has to tow. Russell Worth is now on pit road as well. Looks like he may have picked up some damage. Russell still sitting on pit road at the moment. I didn't think he took that much damage, but Andrew Thornton now has the lead. Gage Branham in second, missing the front clip. Edmund Jones now in third, Holmberg in fourth, Ritchie in fifth. Matt Moniak now in sixth. Austin Thornton, after getting spun out of the lead, back up into seventh. Brendan Timon in eighth. Vern Spring in ninth. And Justin Branham in 10th. Looks like Andrew is wiggling the car just a little bit to put some heat in them. Keep them cleaned off and ready to go. Should be getting 1 to green. Did not get 1 to green. They're going to go around one more time. Looks like they have extended the caution. Let's dial up the in-car for Ryan McDaniel one more time. Yeah, that got a little bit close. Lights are out on the pace car. They will single file on the restart. Definitely will be. I think it'll be a little bit better. Green flag back in the air. 12 laps to go. I think once they get the late models out here, we'll see a lot more green flag laps. The car being a little bit bigger and a lot more stable. Russell Worth did get out, currently in 14th. And caution is back out on track. Looks like Angie may have had a problem. Let's take a look. Oh, just gets a little too deep into turn 3, goes around. We heard a lot of the drivers talking about how loose the setup is tonight. Ed Sr. has returned to the track, currently in 21st. Andrew Thornton currently has the lead. Ryan McDaniel just got waved back to the lead lap. And somebody is blowing up on the back straightaway. It is Angie blowing up. She's trying to get back to pit lane. Angie does make it to pit road. She'll get repaired and get back out. Don't forget, immediately after this, they will put up the legends, unload the late models, and we will go racing again here at Thompson. Andrew Thornton still in control. Pace car is in. Andrew Thornton is firing. Green flag back in the air. It'll be 7 to go at the line. Single file on the restart. Edmund Jones already looking down underneath Gage Branham. Caution is out. Russell Worth involved. Russell in the 77th. Same thing we saw earlier in the race. Just thought he was clear, came up, but those bumpers met in the middle. Russell ends up on his lid and has to tow to pit road. Ryan McDaniel was the lucky dog last time. We'll see. I think Becky may be up for the lucky dog this time. Oh, they have dropped the pace car into pit road. 4 to go at the line. Green flag back in the air. Edmund shoots down underneath Gage. Andrew Thornton clearing traffic. Here comes Moniak. Richie Joplin currently at 4th. Andrew trying to use that battle behind to pull a gap. Richie Joplin now looking underneath Gage Branham for 3rd. Moniak right behind. Caution is out. A multi-car incident back behind. And it looks like we are getting a green-white checkered finish. Kevin Lang there in the 47. Oh, John Barry gets together with another car, and then chaos erupts. Ryan McDaniel went for a tumble. Brian Hewitt also caught up in it. There's the lockup. Ryan almost makes it. He goes flying. Ends on his lid. And the ladies both make it through. Brian Hewitt has towed to pit road. Ryan McDaniel has towed to pit road. Becky Snodgrass now up into 15th. Angie now up to 19th. Becky gets the waiver in and puts her back on the lead lap in 14th. Ryan McDaniel looks like Ryan is done. 8 minutes of required repairs to go. A heartbreaking night after Ryan missed the entire big one early in the race, took the lead and led for quite a few laps. We are going to get a green-white checkered here. Andrew Thornton has the lead. Edmund on his bumper. She did hit the pace car. Got to give her credit on that one. Pace car is in. Andrew Thornton in control one more time. Green flag back in the air. Richie Joplin, as soon as he crossed the line, dives to the inside for third. Edmund now underneath Andrew, but Andrew clears him out of turn 2. They are on a breakaway as Richie and Gage battle behind. Wait, oh no, we get another green-white checker, a crash in turns 3 and 4. The incident happened before the white flag. Let's see what happened. McRecken on the bottom comes. Oh, he just taps John Barry. Barry backs it into the wall. McRecken also ends up bending it. Let's see. He drifts it all the way out of 4. The 63 gets clipped. A rough night for the Legends cars. None of the drivers involved, though, coming to pit road. Andrew Thornton still has the lead, followed by Edmund Jones, Gage Branham, Richie Joplin, and Matt Moniak. Brendan Timon, Austin Thornton, Chris Johnson, Vern Spring, and Dave Holmberg round out your top 10. Kevin Laney, Becky Snodgrass, John Barry, Kyle Martin, and Justin Branham, the 15 cars, still on the lead lap. And the way this thing is going tonight, any of those 15 lead lap cars could still pull off a win. Lights are out on the pace car, the final attempt at a green-white checkered. Garnell Wright, thank you for the follow. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. 2 to go at the line. Andrew and Edmund clear the traffic. Edmund looks underneath out of 2. Oh, Edmund's loose. Andrew's got a gap. Caution is out. And it does look like we will get another green-white checker. No, they are going to run to the end from here. I didn't think we were getting another green-white checkered. We'll take a look at what brought the caution out here in just a moment, but out of turn 4, and for the first time ever in Jones BS Racing history, finally, Andrew Thornton gets the win. What a night. Edmund Jones comes home second, and at the moment it's scoring Austin Thornton in third. Let's see what that last caution was caused by. Oh, looks like Angie just gets a little push as Justin Branham tried to run to the high side. Let's talk to our top 3, starting with Austin. Austin, only your second or third week here and you get the podium.
Oh, yeah, just try to run as clean as I could. Try and keep my nose clean.
It definitely worked here tonight, man. That was a great run and a great comeback after getting turned out of the lead.
Oh, yeah. Just gave her the best shot we could.
Oh, man, a great job tonight. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Edmund Jones comes home in second. Edmund, it was so close off of turn 2. Almost getting into Andrew there.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking there before before going green. I'm kind of in a dilemma because I know I'm in the points lead, but do I either risk it, possibly wreck us for a win, or take the good points day? Well, unfortunately, the caution came out and we didn't really get to see.
Well, man, it was a great night overall. You come 14 spots up to second. Great job, buddy.
Hey, thanks, Doug.
This is an interview I have waited a long time to make. Andrew, I have been waiting a long time for this one. Finally, in victory lane. Congratulations, buddy.
Oh, thanks, Doug. And I can honestly say I never thought I'd be happy to see more yellows.
That last yellow may or may not have saved you. Edmund got loose out of turn 2, and you had a huge gap off into 3.
Oh, yeah. I told him point blank that if he tried something slick and wrecked us both, and said I was going to get on a plane and fly to Washington and have words with him.
I am not surprised by that at all, man. It was a rough night. You got caught up early, but fought your way back and finally get your first Jones BS Racing feature win.
This is actually number 2. I won the season finale at Irwindale last season, too.
I don't remember that, so we're calling it your first.
Okay, hey, we'll take it.
Man, it was an awesome race. A great job tonight. You and your brother both podium finishing. A great night overall.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Congrats, buddy. Good job.
Oh, thanks, Doug.
Andrew Thornton gets to victory lane. Don't go anywhere. After a rough Legends race, you know they're going to be a little bit more cautious when they get into the late models. Stick around, folks. We'll be back in just a few moments.